when a member of our team arrive at your property, that you'll be able to see a live feed of your chassis inspection from the comfort of your own home. That's right, you won't need to leave your home. You can just sit in there, relax, and let us do the work. So we have the state-of-the-art camera system with a live screen. And what this does is we have the toggle camera on the end, which is this. We have the camera underneath. One of our fitters deploy this underneath your chassis, take it along the chassis, showing you all your elements underneath. Is there any rust, the condition of your chassis, etc. While you get to see the full process live on this camera. So there's a number of issues that we look at if we're carrying out a survey. So firstly, we look at the rust build up on the actual metal frame itself. So this framework, we make sure that there's no rust build up there. There should be no evidence of rust anywhere. Now it is welded together in certain places, so rust build up is essential that we keep that rust free all times. So that's essential. When you're having your park home checked, this is one of the first things that we look at. One of the second things that we look at, that's most important, is your axle stands itself. Now, they should make sure that they're all fitted tight. You've got the correct number. Bear in mind that this is holding a lot of the weight. It's holding the metal joists, it's holding the wooden timber, it's holding your floor. Everything's bearing down on these axle stands, so it's important that you have enough underneath there to bear the weight. Third thing that we look at is the coach bolts. So on the metal chassis itself, on a double unit, you'll have where the unit's joined together, underneath you'll have coach bolts all the way across the full length of the chassis. So we make sure that those bolts are tight, secure and greased, and that will stop a lot of the squeaking or unsteady floors. Firstly, we look at the state of the chassis, make sure there's no rust. Secondly, we check all your axle stands, make sure they're fitted securely, making sure there's enough there, making sure that they're not rusty as well. Thirdly, we go through all the coach bolts, making sure that they're all secure. Then we go through, make sure there's no leaks underneath and no dampness. And lastly, we check the levels of insulation. This is what you should expect as a customer when one of our surveyors come out to check your park home chassis.